Well, happy Saturday. Today is a Saturday for me. Today is day 14, so 2 weeks, 75 hard. And I had a moment today where I was about to do my second workout and I just couldn't figure out what I wanted to do. I've already done one outside, so I didn't have to do it outside, and it was a nice night. It was cool. Didn't feel like coming down into the gym to work, and just kind of resigned myself to doing a half-hearted ruck. That was pretty much where I was going. I was gonna throw in my ruck and just kind of just ramble around until I hit 45 minutes. And as soon as I touched my feet to the outside, just, part of me kind of rebelled against that idea, and I started a little bit of a jog. And I couldn't keep it up for long because I had my pre-workout. I just chugged pre-workout, and I was like, I got a little burp, and it was not pleasant. So I had to stop running for a second, but then I picked myself back up, kept going, went a little bit further. I stopped for a minute, collected myself again, went a little further at a jog, and made it through half a mile. And then at that point, I was like, I'm gonna push it, see how fast I can do this. Let's try to get 3 miles in about 30 minutes. And I did. I managed to knock out 3 miles in 33 minutes. So that's not great. It's nothing major. And my ruck's only 20 extra pounds. It's not like I'm, lugging around 45 or something like that. I just 20 pounds, jog, managed to knock them out. 11 minutes. I think 14 seconds was my pace. So not terrible, not great, but I was soaked in sweat. And since I still had some time when I got back, I knocked out some sit-ups with my 20-pound plate. I did some sit-ups and then pressed it over the head. Did 10 and then put it down, did 20 more sit-ups, turned around, did 10 burpees, followed by 10 push-ups, and then repeated that until time was out. And, was soaking wet from just sweating, and but it felt really good to get that in. And not half-ass it. So even though I'd been working all day, I did a martial arts conference for civilian tactical today, and we were outside in the heat all day long, with the exception of like very little bit of time that we spent inside. Just some of the instructional was done in, but most of it was outside in a vehicle, and really, really cool stuff, but it was hot and it's exhausting. So maybe that played a little bit into my lack of motivation today. Maybe it was just I'm 14 days in, doing 2 workouts a day. Whatever it is, I wasn't motivated, but managed to push myself anyways. Diet's going well. Actually, I'm not having to rely on supplements as much as I thought, so that's pretty awesome. That I've kind of started really figuring out the whole foods portion of the protein that I'm trying to get. I'm not just relying on proteins from supplement sources, and that's a big deal for me because I know not everybody can go out and just consume supplements all the time. They either can't afford it or it's just not something they want to do. So as somebody who is trying to be a part of this fitness space and is also conscious of other people and what they may or may not want to do or can do. I want to be able to provide, and show that it's not, you can still get the results you want without having to rely solely on supplements. And, it's helpful. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm gonna share one probably tomorrow or something. One of the days in the next week, share my Formula One and Ignition and creatine. Those are 3 that I use daily, and I use them together. So like that's my post-workout recovery, and to actually show the product so you guys can see it, but it's awesome, and it's 40 grams of protein, but it also replenishes your glycogen and helps build those muscles and get them back so that I can hit that second workout later on in the day. And so that's really, really helpful to have available to you. I actually have kind of, out of all of the ones, with the exception of maybe level 1, that is the protein source that is maybe most beneficial to me, because it allows me to push a little bit harder. But enough about that. Like I said, getting more of the whole foods in, and that was big and important, and I really like that. Water, again, come on. It's all about timing. And if you can get your first 60 ounces in before noon, and then you fill in that, you have, from noon to 8, that's 8 freaking hours. You got forever to put in 3 more 20 ounces. Not that bad. You can do that. And then I do 140, but again, I'm working my ass off. I'm sweating like crazy. I'm losing a ton of water. So it's good for me to put that amount in. I could probably put more in, but I'm not looking dehydrated when I pee and all that stuff, so I don't feel like I need to. Reading, loving the Iron Cowboy. That, man, it's like, if you are not motivated and you just want to, you read this, it's like, you think you're suffering, and then you read that this guy's trials going through this thing at, I think where I'm at, it's like day 25, it's right at the midpoint, and his body's just falling apart. He's barely able to even walk on the marathons, but he's doing it. He struggles through it. He can't even jump in the pool. He falls in the pool. Unreal. So, it's a fantastic book to read when you're, feeling that not real motivation. But that's just kind of where I am, and how it's going. So 2 weeks in, and we're just kind of moving along as best we can. Come here, you. Come here. I got a little visitor. So here, say hello. Say hello. He's a little scared when he's up, but hey there. It's okay. It's okay. I got you, buddy. There he is. There he is. Yeah. So this is Nacho. Nacho's a good dog. He's very sweet. He's a sweet guy. Yeah. He likes the camera too. He comes in here and visits with me. Oh, he's a good boy. All right. I'll let you down, bud. Anyways. So, I don't know who's out there, but I was thinking of this tonight. It's just, I appreciate anybody that watches this junk. It's just random ass thoughts that I'm having, kind of things I'm working out as I'm going through 75 hard. And, if it helps, that's cool. If you're interested in what I'm doing, different supplements I'm using, feel free to reach out. If you think I suck, whatever, you can reach out to. But I'll put my Instagram so you guys can follow along in there too. See the other weird shit that I do. I think that's it. So that's where I am today. So day 14 done, 2 weeks in. Well, what else? No, that's it. Yeah, day 14.